Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 3 Absolute Power. And it is time for the final mission in the classic campaign. Freedom. Term of office 40 years. You have been appointed as governor of Bahia Formosa, a colonial island, part of the kingdom of Tropico. The island possesses the potential to develop a thriving economy. This, however, is prevented by the Kingdom of Tropico, which has a firm grip on the island's development. You, however, are convinced that money can buy everything. Well, maybe not everything, but it can certainly be used to buy independence. Will you be able to turn the course of history by paying the price of freedom? Amass $500,000 in a treasury in order to win. Yay! Right, custom avatar. And, let's see. Tuxedo was fine, actually. We'll just go for a nice Mediterranean complexion with a top hat. And no beard. Alright, background. Do I want to be farmer? Yeah, actually that would be nice, especially for the start. Do I want to be capitalist? Well, the factory production would be nice. I don't need the tourism rating at the start. I could do a religious appointment. Getting a cheap church would be nice. Then again, getting extra money every year. Loss of liberty, though. No, I don't want the intellectuals to hate me. Actually, getting respect is probably a very good thing to get. Right, we want to be hardworking. Yes. Entrepreneurial, that is also very nice, since we need to be exporting and producing a lot. Cheapskate is probably fine, since I do want to build things as cheaply as possible. And coward. No. I don't want to reduce tourism rating. Or reduce production. No, we're gonna have to go with coward. This will do fine. Greetings, Presidente. I congratulate you on your appointment as governor of Bahia Formosa, island colony of the glorious Tropico kingdom. Your goals are simple: keep the people happy and ensure that the island can pay its annual tax to the kingdom.
We interrupt this program for an important announcement. Wake up, people! You are being deceived and brainwashed by the lies of the oppressive regime you call government. My name is Betty Boone. Follow me, and I will show you how deep the rabbit hole actually goes.
As you may have heard, your predecessor has suffered an unfortunate accident and is no longer with us. I hope you will be more careful during your mandate. Well, we'll certainly try. Right, Tropico. Let's focus on this orientation, since that gives us the dock over here. What do I know of this island? Alright, it's fair enough for corn. It's not very favorable for banana. Papaya would be nice. Pineapple will also work, more or less. But we want money makers, so that's probably the cash crops like coffee, tobacco, and sugar. Now, coffee is not very likely to be a good choice, because there's no real place on the island where I can grow that. Tobacco would be nice. There's a nice basin over here that would serve well, as well as this area. And sugar. Sugar is a bit more tricky. The soil quality is fine, but there's not that many bright green spots. There's plenty of low green spots, but you really want the bright green to really push out the production. Right, so that's what I'll be doing then. I have 70 population, that's quite a lot. So building farms early on is probably a good idea. I also have some iron, 1 bauxite, some gold. It's not a lot. You could go for jewelry on this, but that would require spending a lot in what you call it, education, which would be a very big investment early on. I don't want to spend all that much money since I do have to pay taxes. There is some oil on the island, but most of it is in the sea, I think. Yeah, 3 spots over here. Fishing, there's some good spots for that. Logging, pastures. How about for tourism? There is not a great deal of beauty on this island, so tourism is probably not a good idea at the start. It's much later on, if you got money to spare, you might be able to, well, get these beaches looking nice. For now, however, this will not do. And there's also this. Now, the great difficulty, of course, with this particular scenario is we don't have any government buildings, and we don't have the industry or the tourism of any kind. We can really only build farms and mines and such, and all the basic amenities. So let's start doing that. Now, I do want to be somewhat careful about how much money I spend. And I'm pretty sure that this is not big enough for a... Nope. That is a pity. Well, for now that will do. I just really want to set up the farms here, so there was some sugar that would fit nicely over here. And we'll go all out for it with 2 sugar farms. And then we'll link a road over here to the basin where we can get the tobacco going, I think. Yeah, there's no real bright green on the island. So getting tobacco here will do fine. There, that should make sure that everything is going fine. Right, let's get the garages going and speed along. I will also need to build mines, but I don't have to be quite as precise with those. Preferably where the road is a little bit flat. And of course I also want a dock of a garage over there, so I can get the dock working as efficiently as possible. Alright, Presidente.
Are you a rebel?
I didn't check actually if logging was really gonna be a good use. There are a few forests here that would suffice. This whole area would be perfect for logging. But again, logging takes a lot of investment in people. Not quite what I want to go for. Right. Alright, let's build the farms now. Now there's not many edicts I can really issue right now that would help me, because the one I want is this one, but I need a diplomatic ministry for that. I can't build that. Let's get that going. No exports, that is a pity, but a little bit unavoidable since I can't really afford to build anything else. Alright, now these farms going. It's quite important to get the farms going. Presidente, the time has come when the annual tax of 2,000 must be paid to our benefactors. This money is but a small offering to the kingdom of Tropico for the protection and support it provides to its lowly colonies. That makes it sound like a mob boss trying to extort, well, protection money.
Tropico is spiraling into debt as the money in the national treasury has been depleted. If measures are not taken soon, the financial situation on the island may deteriorate rapidly.
It may indeed, but that's not really my problem. Let's also link this up to make sure that I have at least double road access. For new immigrants, that's not a lot. It's just important I start making money now. How many unemployment do I have? 2 men, 1 woman. Not a lot. Alright, come on, finish the garage. Right, let's put down a few. I don't really want to build anything, it's just too expensive. And in the meantime people are dying. That's another important point. Do I have any educated people? 1 college worker, plenty of high schoolers. Well, as soon as the first harvest comes in, it should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, those birds are a little bit too loud. That, right, no church. That is fine, that is fine.
Tied up in our daily problems, we rarely stop to consider the spiritual side of life. It looks like our El Presidente is also a man of pragmatic mind, as there is not even a single church built in Tropico.
Alright, I have too many free job positions and I can't really attract any more people. But I kinda need to because, well, I need the people. Come on, just give me a little bit of money. Alright, they've just had a harvest there, I think. So that means there's plenty in the output storage. Which should mean some money would come in. Dear successor, I fear that I'm being followed and my time is running short. Under the big painting in my office there is a hidden safe. In it I have stored all the money I could get away from the prying hands of the Tropico government. I beseech you to use this money in order to bring freedom to our island and its harshly exploited citizens. Governor of Bahia Formosa, Jonathan Mendes. Alright, good. That is some free money. Well, not exactly free, but it's useful. And I'll just build one more tenement. It's not ideal, but for now, it'll have to suffice. At the very least until the next wave comes in. But for now I need the money. And not so much for the ultimate goal of actually winning the scenario in this case, because of other events that I know are coming. Which you wouldn't know if you played this for the first time, which makes this a very sneaky mission. I mean, how would you know? You'd need to save the money. Too many shacks. Yes,
Nowadays, people are turning to the government with a single question. When? When shall I move out of my shack and move into a decent home? The answer is clear. Never. Never, my friends. This is what El Presidente has for you. Shacks and squalor. This is the true face of the regime. Stay tuned for more truth from me, Betty Broom.
Presidente, as you might have already seen, the potential of our island's development is limited. This is because our economy and government is operating under the heavy influence of the Tropico kingdom. But all is not lost. We can send a petition to our benevolent king asking him to grant independence to our industry, tourism, or government administration. However, the process is not easy and might take us up to 10 years to complete. Choose wisely, Presidente. What should we petition about? Well, there's several paths you could take. I have seen that you can, for instance, start with the industry, because we can build schools and that. But I prefer to go with the autonomous administration. I suppose if you really want a challenge, you could always try the tourism, but I would suggest you pick all the tourism buffing traits for your Presidente if you try that. In this case, I'm gonna go for autonomous administration. Eight new immigrants, that is good. Since they now have housing. Now I'm still saving money for a particular event that I know is coming. But I'm probably not going to get before the buzzer goes. So I will put down a pub to make sure that the people are at least happy. And I will see you all next time. No, wait. Presidente, winning our full independence should be our top priority at the moment. This, however, will not be easy. We need to accumulate the sum of $500,000, which we use for bribes and other persuasive methods. People say that money cannot bring happiness. This may be true, but there is one thing that money can accomplish in the right hands.
This is Betty Boom with your daily ration of truth. Today's
Shut up.
headline. Our double-dealing leader has boasted that Tropico improved its relations with the immoral United Slaves. I tell you, people, no good will come out of the cooperation with this superpower. It is a common fact that the CIA is calling the shots in America, and if you ask me, they are to blame for the election of El Presidente.
I am talking here now, and that is our independence. I believe in you, Presidente. I know you can do it. Indeed I can. Next time.